Hello everyone, my name is Lavanya Christie. I am the marketing officer here for Bamsi North Andros. Right here we have a variety of Swiss chard, musty grains, and mixed grains, Tropicana lettuce, and we also have different varieties of lettuce. A variety of basil, straight from the farm, right to your table. Here we have it. My name is Frederica Dames. I am the Agriculture Development Officer attached to Bamsi's Camps Bay Extension Office.
My name is Alfred Stouch. I'm a previous graduate of Bamsi, and I currently work in Kid Island as an extension officer for Bamsi. What motivates me to be an extension officer? Firstly, helping others, knowing that you're there to help farmers. They can call you if they're having problems on their farm. You could go there and help them solve a problem and make a difference in their farm. That's what motivates me to be an extension officer. Also, how I measure my success in the communities. I measure my success by use of feedbacks and reviews. And also now I'm working with other local leaders in the community. So I try to be there for them to encourage them about their work, and they always appreciate my dedication to my work and my job. And for the year 2025, we intend to have more workshops on the island. We want to have more of our colleagues from Bamsi to come over to conduct these workshops, whereas we want our farmers to farm commercially instead of farming for just backyard farming. What commercial farming is, we want them to really use all their resources effectively so that they can make a profit with their farming. And we also intend to go into the schools more often this year, so they can expect us in the school more often this year.
Good morning. My name is Omar Saunders. You're here at Mecca Farms. Pretty much for me, the Bamsi seedlings was a plus. Reason being, the time span in which you have to grow seedlings is at least, I'd say, 6 weeks to like 2 months. And pretty much with that, that's what takes away a lot of time for us farmers. With that, I could use that time span to prepare my farm, and this is what we do. Pretty much, we prepare the farm, and as we prepare the farm, once I go and I get the seedlings from Bamsi, it's easier to put them down, easier to go about it, as in saying watering, because then it takes that time span away. So for me here at Omega Farms, you see I got a lot of farm, and there's no way I could actually put down all them seeds, wait for them to grow, take that time span, and actually come back again, dig holes. So my process is slash and burn, and then I dig the holes, wait for Bamsi to say, hey, well, your seedlings are ready. And it's, for me, it was very time consuming. It's very time consuming. So, hey, thanks Bamsi, thanks for the seedlings, and we look forward to a very prosperous year. And the goal for this year would be either to put down some onions, some cantaloupe, some muskmelon, A lot of finger peppers, a lot of goat peppers. That's the main goal. The main goal is finger peppers and goat peppers. But thank you, Bamsi, once again. Thank you.
Well, we here with Drexadine.
Yes.
First time being a part of the Seedlings program. Yeah, so introduce yourself. Let them know where you're from.
Do a little backyard farming, and as you can see, the plants are growing lovely, and the taste is off the chain. Lovely. It's good.
What were the
Thanks to
goals?
David.
What were the goals in your pocket?
Or you supposed to mention about everything what you do about farming. The goat, whatever. Goat, pigs,
Yeah, a little bit of livestock as well. Goats, sheep, wild boar, domestic, I do all of that. So.
Fishing.
Good day, my name is Stephen Adley. I am a Long Islander, and I am very excited to start this journey of my backyard farming. As you guys know, the price of sweet peppers and tomatoes and so much other things are getting so high, so this is why I'm gonna start my backyard farming.
Hi, I'm Gamal Morley, and I was the 2016 valedictorian of Bamsi, making me the first. I was also the only recipient of the Prime Minister's Award. And ever since I went to Bamsi, I got to learn a lot more about aquaculture and about fisheries. And it kind of progressed my life in a not so conventional way. Going to Bamsi, I was able to study not only aquaculture, which I got a degree in, but I got to study agriculture and marine science. So at Bamsi, they try to make sure that you're really well-rounded, giving you every aspect that you can think of in the agriculture field. And after that, I was encouraged to get my open water certification in scuba diving, which I got, and it opened up a lot of opportunities for me overseas and in my own country. So I got to work with a lot of NGOs doing conch surveys and shark research, and yeah, it's actually really fun. So even though I do aquaculture, I do marine science too, and agriculture, so strawberries. At Bamsi as a student, it was a new school, so nobody really knew what to expect, but it was always an adventure for us. And the friends that I made there, I have them up to today, and we still reminisce about those old times. And a lot of them still work in the agriculture and marine science fields as well, so we kind of help each other out, especially if we have questions. After Bamsi, after I graduated, I got to go overseas to China to study a master's in aquaculture. So I'm finished that now, and I am back. Yeah, it's being there. It's really been a life-changing experience for me, and I would encourage anybody to go. So, go Boars!
My name is Davon Miller. I'm a former graduate of the Bahamas Agriculture and Marine Science Institute, Bamsi. I graduated with honors in 2019, and I got an associate's degree in agricultural science. My experience at Bamsi was a unique one. We got in the classroom. The lecturers made everything very easy. I think Bamsi has spoiled me in a sense in terms of teaching us a more efficient and effective way to do agriculture by the use of so much equipment and materials that was right at our fingertips. Teaching was not my first option when I went to Bamsi. Originally, I just wanted to learn more about agriculture, and as I was studying, I had the idea to do processing. It wasn't until one of my teachers, Mr. Ponder, he told me, say, man, Devon, you speak so well, you need to consider teaching. And I was like, yeah, if it come up, then I'll do it. My background has assisted me a lot. I worked with troubled youths before, so I'm not a stranger to working with kids. So in the classroom, it's definitely different. The students aren't the same as when I was in school, but the needs are still the same in terms of they need the theory and the practical. And the students are now more enthused. They always asking when we're going to go in the back, when we're going to grow some stuff. So they're more eager now than when I first came. I was talking about Bamsi. I was talking about my experience at Bamsi with my kids. And because we don't have a national exam for agriculture at this moment, I am helping them, assisting them to put them on a pathway where they can achieve the necessary BGCSEs or requirements that they can have an opportunity to study at Bamsi.
My experience at Bamsi has been, I would say, second to none. We get to learn about what really happens in the ocean, the largest part of our country. We need to care for our marine resources, and marine science taught to me by Bamsi could help all of us to manage those resources. Bamsi has taught me how to be sustainable, how to care for the environment. I believe that Bamsi will have such a positive impact in years to come that people will look back and say, wow, not just in food security, but sustainability in general, managing our resources. This is one of the only institutions in the world that marries both agriculture and marine science. You can learn by Bahamians about the Bahamas, your country, and really learn how to give back. I believe that Bamsi will help the country to move forward.
I'm living my passion at Bamsi. With the Art and Environment Associate degree, I get to explore my love for art while highlighting the beauty of the Bahamian environment. The program not only nurtures my artistic skills, but also deepens my understanding of environmental issues. It's a unique blend that empowers me to make a difference through my art. Whether I'm painting a mural or organizing a beach cleanup, I know my art has a purpose: to inspire change and celebrate the beauty of the Bahamas. These paintings tell a story of our island, our people, and our connection to the environment. Bamsi gives me the canvas to bring my vision to life.